to Marina's Kitchen. I hope everybody's come back in the new year. I've been away for a few weeks and coming back and making some more recipes for you. Today I'm going to make some nice eggplant chips for you. I made some for the holidays for my grandkids. We had a barbecue. Look, they didn't know what they were. They thought they were chips, but when they tasted them, they liked them. So it's another way of giving some vegetables in another way. So I'm going to show you how I make my eggplant chips. Now, what I did was I've had a whole eggplant, and what I've done is I've just cut a little bit of the skin off, not a lot, I just left it like that, and then I've sliced it in half, and I'm going to cut it in strips, and I'm going to put it in flour and egg, and I'm going to use some Panko breadcrumbs, which are nice and crispy. It comes really nice and crispy. Now to the Panko breadcrumbs I'm going to have some salt and some pepper, and I'm going to add a little bit of paprika, just a little bit of a sprinkle. It just gives it a little bit of a flavour to it. And also I'm going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese to give it a little bit extra flavour to the Panko breadcrumbs. Just a little bit, and not a lot. You just want to give it a little bit of a flavour to it, extra flavour to it. And it's salt and pepper and a bit of cheese. That's all we want. Now, first of all too, we've got to have a very nice hot oven because they want to crisp up really nice. So I'm going to put them on a tray, and I'm going to spray my tray with my virgin olive oil, and I'm going to spray it on the tray like that so they won't stick. Just give it a nice spray to the tray, and a nice hot oven. You need a nice hot oven, so we've got that done. Now what we do is we cut this eggplant in little strips like that, just not very thin, just enough to give it a good solid piece. And I just go like that to the eggplant, like that. That's all we need. It's just those strips. You can make as many as you want, cut them as you want to, just cut them like that. There you go. That's all we need. And then I'm going to put them in flour and egg and the breadcrumbs. So that's what we're going to do. I'll just show you how to do them. Now I'm going to put it in the flour. Doesn't take long to do. Honestly, they're very quick and they cook it's only about 15 to 20 minutes in the oven, a very hot oven, because you want them to nicely crisp up. And that's all. And in that nice breadcrumb, and just put them in on the tray. You don't have to make them very big. Just make strips like that. Just put them in the flour. And look, they keep very well too. You can reheat them up again. We've had them for the barbecue, and the kids, they enjoyed them. So it was another way of giving them another kind of vegetable. So we just put them like that. Doesn't take long, in the flour and in the egg. And these lovely, I use the Panko breadcrumbs because they come nice and crispy, and that's how they coat very nice like that. And you don't want to make them too thin or too thick, just nice enough to have that lovely texture to it. Just keep on doing the same thing. Look, they only take about 15 to 20 minutes in the oven. They don't take really long. That's all you do. Just put them there like that. Really, it doesn't take long. That's all you do. And they are lovely. Another way of a vegetable for the kids or anybody. I mean, it's just another way of serving the eggplant. Which eggplants are coming very popular now. They are being used more and more for different meals or different meals. I've done my eggplant and spaghetti rolls. I've done a lot of stuff with eggplants. So look, they just keep on doing that. We fill up a nice tray, and then put them in a nice hot oven. I've got my oven for 250. I want it nice and hot because they crisp up really nice. And look, 15 to 20 minutes. I've got a tray in there, and I just took a tray out just to show you how they crisp up. They don't take a lot of breadcrumbs, just Panko, lovely crispy. There you go. And that made it a lovely tray. With just 2 slices of eggplant, that made a tray of that. You don't need a lot of eggplant. And that's it. I'll just wash my hands. And now we'll put it in the oven. And 50, as I said, it's got to have a nice hot oven. And just that's how they look. Really nice. With that, and just enough thickness. You don't want them too thin because otherwise they'll get too thin. Just enough thickness like that. And then we'd have to do, we'll spray them again on the top with a little bit of the virgin oil. Just give them a lovely spray on the top, like that. And you put them in the oven, in a nice hot oven. Now, this is the tray that I took out before. And you see how they are nice and crisp and brown. Lovely. That's how they are, nice and crisp. And they're beautiful, something different. You can serve these with a lovely crumb steak and a salad. Instead of having potato chips, give these a go, these eggplant chips. Lovely, look at them. And they're really lovely and crunchy. And look, they don't go that soft. That's still been, I took them out of the oven before and they're still lovely and crunchy. And you can reheat them again if you want to. So look, try my eggplant chips. They're something different. I hope you enjoy them and have a good day. Bye.